We're starting to notice some more of that precipitation sliding in across the DMV. Right now, though, we're seeing a lot of that precipitation back out towards the west, but starting to see a few more blips of green across Virginia, as well as D.C. and parts of southeastern Maryland. Farther off towards the north, where temperatures are hovering into the 30s, we are seeing a little bit more of some of those snow showers back out towards westernmost parts of Maryland. Garrett County, ideally, is where we're seeing much of the snow showers at this point. Otherwise, parts of West Virginia, we're talking about some of that wintry mix popping up as we're seeing a little bit more of that pink out that way. Right along I-81 in parts of Virginia, it's mainly rain showers right now. Looks like that wintry mix. It looks like that dividing line is actually the state line between Virginia and West Virginia at this point in time. But again, those rain showers starting to overspread the region right now. D.C., you're starting to notice a few more of those lighter rain showers sliding in, even across parts of northern Virginia, even up towards Silver Springs, seeing some light showers. Bowie as well. Over towards I-81, we're talking Woodstock, as well as up towards Winchester, some light rain showers as well. Even down towards Luray, seeing a little bit more of some light to moderate rain showers for now. Road conditions as you're heading out the door this morning, much of it is wet. At this point, we're seeing a lot of the green popping up across parts of Virginia as well as Maryland. Farther off towards western Maryland, though, we're seeing a little bit more of some of that snow on the roadways and could be seeing some slick conditions out that way. So expect to take it a little bit more on the slower side out that way. Futurecast showing us by mid to late morning, we're still going to be tracking some scattered rain showers from D.C. area southbound, farther off towards the north and west in those higher elevations where we could see a little bit of that mixing in still. And by about midday, we're looking at the rain showers D.C. area south and mainly south of 66. And then eventually these rain showers continue to push their way farther south and east and they move out. However, could still be dealing with a lingering shower back out towards parts of I-81, although some of these showers could be mixing in with a little bit of that rain-snow mix as temperatures will hover just above the freezing mark and really dependent on the higher elevations out that way. We could be seeing a little bit more of some of those snow showers mixing in. So this is a view of 5 p.m. But the rest of the region, we should be drying out, but we'll still be dealing with the cloudy skies, temperatures falling through the day. So those temperatures as you're stepping out the door right now will be a little bit cooler as you're heading home from work later on this evening. So the nice warm weather we saw yesterday, that is out of here. The colder air will be settling in through the rest of the week. And it looks like the coldest air will be arriving late Friday night into early Saturday morning. With temperatures out there right now continuing to drop, we're low to mid 30s farther off towards the north and west, upper 40s right around D.C. as well as Fredericksburg. Those 30s will continue to overspread the region through the afternoon, but much colder air is farther off towards our north and west. Notice out towards Chicago, right now it's 0 degrees, so it could be worse here. Just to put that into perspective. But high pressure will be with us as we get towards tomorrow afternoon, so it'll clear those skies, at least for your Wednesday afternoon. Looking ahead towards Thursday, looks to be mainly dry to start. Can't with that chance for a few showers, though, for your Thursday on Groundhog Day. High temperatures Thursday, low 40s, back into the low 30s, though, on Friday. As I had mentioned, much colder moves in late Friday night into early Saturday. We're looking at teens for those overnight lows. Upper 20s Saturday, thankfully a little bit nicer on Sunday. Shanika's here with the all-important look at traffic. How are those roads?